What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Jared, y'all. Today we're gonna be doing a video from the sister Isis, and y'all, this particular video that we're about to review, or I should say series of videos that we're about to review. This woman has been, in my honest opinion, I believe she's lying a little bit, but not about the situation that happened with her kids. But I believe that she's lying about the predicament that had happened. And here's why I say this. Because the more and more you listen to this woman and the way that she is going about things, this woman is, in my honest opinion, she's very manipulative. Very manipulative. What's up, Keith? She's very manipulative. And the honest thing I want to say is this. The way she portrays things is a little bit of a red flag. Now, as you can see, what I'm showing you right now is the actual title to her first video that she did a year ago. And it's single mom spoiled single mom to spoiled housewife in less than a year. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to this situation here and look at this video, and then we're going to go to our next video about what's actually going on in today's current time. But look at this. So she must have removed this. Hold on. Yo, she removed the fucking video? Oh, you sneaky bitch. Oh, you sneaky hoe. That's wild. What the fuck? Literally. Yo, she profited all her shit. Oh, this sneaky bitch. Okay. So, let's go to the actual video that's in question.
Months ago now. I thought that when I came back on here that it would be to maybe do like some kind of newborn favorites or meet my new baby or something like that, but unfortunately it's been a little over a month since I had to end up leaving my husband. I honestly don't even really know where to start with this, just because it's just such a hard topic. And I honestly thought that by the time I got on here that I wouldn't have any tears left because I've just cried so much. It's like I built this channel and this whole brand around being this man's wife and trying to teach other women how to attract good men and provider men and all these different things. And I truly held my husband, or saw him, as the bar for what every woman should, type of man that, or type of husband that every woman should aspire to have. And I didn't realize that the person I married was actually going to be my biggest nightmare. So basically, When I first met my husband, as I've already talked about in another video, I think it was my single mom video, I explained, a little bit about how we met. And I really thought that that man was my Prince Charming.
Okay, let me just interject right here. So, the man she's talking about her husband, and if you guys have not seen the video, she met her husband within a week, and they got married within a week. But I'm gonna actually review the video after we actually get finished watching this. I just now find out that Abba and Preach actually did a reaction video to it, so I'll be showing you that video since she privated her original video.
So when I first met my husband, I thought that he was my Prince Charming. I thought that he was my knight in shining armor, and he portrayed himself to be this amazing, upright, righteous Christian man. And I believed him. I think shortly after we got married, and this is something that I haven't talked about, I started noticing like certain things changed with him. And I just started to see a few things that I didn't like. But I honestly thought that some of these were things that I could get past.
She said he raped me 4 times in the first few months of our marriage. Yeah. I'm going to say this. This woman does not deserve this. And when I show you the other video, you'll see why. You'll see what I'm talking about. Why I say she didn't vet this man.
It's like sad to even say like I could get past some of these things. I don't even know where to start. 6 weeks ago, I was changing my daughter, my 4-year-old daughter, and I noticed that when I changed her, she was red and very sensitive. And immediately, my first thought was, did someone touch her? Oh, God. Gosh. So I asked her, I said, baby, did somebody touch you? And she ended up saying it was daddy.
Now, I don't have any kids, but I know I have fathers that watch my channel. I can already tell you as a man hearing this shit, if this was my sister or my cousin or somebody like that, I'm gonna just say this: the police were involved with this. I would have took him in the back alley or the woods, and I would put his ass in the ground. I'm gonna just say that right now, cause this is your own flesh and blood that you did this to, not stepdaughters, his daughters.
I felt like my world ended on that day. My husband wasn't home at the time when she told me, but I knew he would be coming home soon, so all I could do was just say, "Don't tell him that you told me." And I just instantly started trying to think of how I could get my kids out of the house. Because I knew if I confronted him or asked him about it, that he would just lie. And that he would probably just continue to keep doing stuff to her, but just become more covert or more sneaky or whatever. As soon as my husband got home, he was actually picking up the boys from school, my two older boys from school. As soon as he got home, I told him that I was gonna go Halloween shopping with my sister because I just needed an excuse to get out of the house with all the kids. And I knew if I said something like, "Oh, I'm going to the grocery store," that it would be suspicious. Like, why am I bringing all the kids and like packing things, like things that we would need and things like that. So going Halloween shopping was the best thing I could think of to just hurry up and get the kids out of the house. I'm sorry, I had to get myself together. So when I got to the hospital, they basically told me that we had to go to another hospital because they didn't do physical exams, like that kind of physical exam there. So a police officer escorted the kids and I to another hospital where they were able to evaluate my daughters. It ended up coming out that he had actually been touching both of my daughters, who are only 2 and 4 years old.
He did this to a 2 and a 4-year-old. Now, if that's your daughters, why would you hurt them? As a father, you're supposed to want to protect your daughters. You're supposed to want to protect your sons. Why would you do this to your daughters? To me, I believe that she married a sick, demented, evil son of a bitch. I'm going to say it like that. Because the words that I want to say, I can't really say it due to YouTube and me not wanting to get demonetized. But I got some very choice words for this SOB.
It still feels like a dream. Like, when this first happened, I just kept waking up every day and just hoping that this was a dream. because it's literally my worst nightmare. It's my worst nightmare. I myself am a product of RAPE. That's how I came to be. And was also, abused as a child by a neighbor's husband. And I specifically prayed to God that my children would never, ever, ever have to go through this. And I'm just not quite sure how this happened, why this happened. I just don't know how he was able to get away with it and so sneaky, because with my own trauma, I watch my kids like a hawk. Like, I don't like them sitting on people's laps. None of that. And he knows how much I cannot stand men like him. And to think like I couldn't even go to sleep in my own house and know that my children are safe. Just by me going to sleep, my children were left unprotected.
Okay, so that's her video to completion, damn near. But here's what I want to actually show you guys when it comes to Abba and Preach. When they was talking about this.
You gonna put so because of
now these two actually did a full review on her video. And hold on, let me just check, see who else is. Let me just see who actually commented. Okay. So we see what's going on with her. Now, the thing that I want to make you guys aware of is this. This woman followed in the footsteps of Shira 7, and she mentions it. Now, I know there was some commenters earlier today that was talking about Shira wasn't involved in this. Shout out to Axel. Always talking shit, but we love you over here, Axel. But she followed in the footsteps of Shira 7. You don't believe me? Check this out.
Today's topic, I want to do a follow-up because there's another video I ended up watching, and I think it's important because it kind of contextualizes everything. So if you guys haven't seen the first video, we put that out just the day before, so you guys can go check that out. She got married to someone rather quickly. During that marriage, she ended up getting raped a couple times, and then after that, her children that she had with this man, which I think we misspoke on, she had two children with this man. They ended up getting touched by the man. So she made a video about it. It went viral, and a lot of people were discussing it, but just keep listening.
Hey ladies, welcome back to The New Trophy Wife. Today I'm going to be sharing my story with you guys about how I went from being a single mom to a spoiled housewife in less than 1 year. And you can too.
When you know what you know and you listen to that, it's crazy.
I had my first child when I was 17 years old. I intentionally got pregnant with my boyfriend at the time and basically turned into a child raising a child. After having 2 children and being a single mom, I think that my self-esteem was definitely low. I didn't know that at the time, but if I think back about the kind of men that I was choosing, it definitely was a reflection of my lower self-esteem. My mom drilled into me, oh, go with the man that's going to be the best breeder. And I think society drilled into me to go after the thug, the street dude, the swag type dude, or whatever you want to call it. I was very self-sufficient, all about the mindset of, oh, I can do it by myself. I don't need a man, as so many of us modern women say. It felt so lonely, and it was sad. It was really sad. It was, I'd say, one of the lowest points in my life. And I realized that I don't want to do this on my own. I don't want to raise these boys on my own. I want a family, and I want someone that I can love, someone that loves me and my children. And after learning quickly that everything that glitters is not gold, I happened to come across Shira7 on YouTube, and she completely changed my life. And she basically taught me what a high value man is and what to look for when trying to find a husband.
See what I mean? So she followed in the footsteps of Shira7. That's why I made the live stream earlier about Shira7's lies exposed. That's the reason why I named it that. Because Shira7's lies and delusional thought process is what got this woman into this situation. And also including that, this woman's delusions and gullibleness got into the situation as well. Not having a fucking mind to think for her damn self. She followed in the footsteps and the teachings of this delusional ass broad, a certified side hoe that lives now with her sugar daddy, or she was a side hoe to her husband, her current husband, who got divorced by his wife, and now her husband married her after getting divorced because he was cheating with her. Ain't that something? Now listen to this. Now listen to the rest of the shit.
You know Shira7 is?
No.
That's the drizzle girl. Or is it sprinkle?
It was
the original sprinkle.
If you're a woman and you're jealous and you're married, you married the wrong man. Sprinkle.
No.
The bitch can't talk well for damn, but she always talk about sprinkle. Man, get the fuck out of here.
No, she's not. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Remember when all the women were like, yo, if you gotta pay bills, sprinkle, leave his ass. Because I could pay bills by myself. What I need him for. You know, that lady.
Yes, I tell women to cheat if this is your circumstance. If you're not cheating, you should be. Paying half the rent in this, you should be allowed to cheat and level up.
So because of her, she wanted to become a trophy wife. Okay, social media got y'all fucked up.
Yes,
truly. That's
really that. That's self-admitted.
And just another detail that's really important here. She was with the father of her kids from 17 till about 24. Did one Christmas by herself and said, "I'm changing everything.
I'm done."
Okay, let's keep.
So when she said that she felt like she was caught off guard when she went to sleep and wasn't protecting her kids the whole entire time because she had a monster in the house. When she said that shit, here's why I was saying, like, okay, so she was busy trying to portray this lifestyle before she privated all her videos. She was trying to live up a lifestyle and try to promote the lifestyle to women. And then she got caught up in the damn lifestyle, and now look what happened. And nothing should have happened to those kids like that. So I'm not blaming the children. I'm blaming their mother.
Watch.
So I ended up taking my sister's advice and signing up for eHarmony. And I think the second person that I matched with was the man that I'm married to now, my husband.
eHarmony? When are y'all gonna learn eHarmony is a fucking scam?
My husband and I have a 20-year age gap, And he was not the first older man that I dated. I actually dated someone like 10 years older than me. A lot of people have told me not very mature for my age. So someone 10 years older than me just wasn't a big enough age gap for me to vibe with.
Did she say someone 10 years my age wasn't enough of an age gap for me to vibe with? So she...
That's why I said she specifically targeted that man for money. And not to mention, this woman has a GoFundMe up. So this woman is literally making money off of YouTube, and now she's got a GoFundMe up. Did we not learn about the whole GoFundMe situation from all these other chicks that's lied? The damn brick lady. Like, didn't we not learn from all this shit?
She needed someone much older, according to herself.
You needed that.
And so when I met my husband, I knew right away almost, and people say that, but it was definitely true. I know it sounds cliche. Just from our first date, it just felt natural. I felt like I just had known this person already. It was so comfortable. I think we both were kind of just dating different people at the time, and it's not good to put all your eggs in one basket. But we had a great first date, and I think he ended up asking me to be his girlfriend on the first date, and I said I would think about it. Then I had gotten into a serious relationship with somebody, and I ended up falling for the girlfriend trap. But that guy had really been investing a lot into me and doing a lot for me, so I kind of felt like I had to agree to be his girlfriend because he asked me multiple times, and I finally agreed. I could tell that he was really just putting up with my kids. He didn't really embrace them. And I just packed all my stuff and left. And it was crazy because the next day, my now husband, reached out to me and was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And I told him, I just got out of a relationship, and I kind of told him a little bit about why. And he was telling me "Oh, those are my boys." And he had genuinely really connected with my kids, and he was not the kind of man that would just be nice to them to get to me. It was very genuine.
The day after.
That isn't even the most shocking part. She went on a couple of dates with him.
And they already met the kids.
I didn't even watch this video through. And a lot of shit that I'm hearing, I'm like, wait, what? So she went on a couple dates. He already met the kids. And these men had already met the kids. And now, you see what I mean? None of this shit's adding up.
Already met the kids. They already vibe. They already vibe with the kids.
Okay.
Yo.
Sorry. No. I don't care. Victim blame, whatever. Okay, let me say this real fast. All right? You're a parent. You're dating strangers. That's cool. You're not supposed to invite them to meet your kids. They're not even your partner.
After a couple of dates.
Oh my days. I'm sorry, but no. Okay? See, this is the thing. Everybody, remember last video what you said to me?
That kind of person did what they did and was trying to hide it from you. It's not because you didn't do your job.
She didn't do nothing.
And remember what you said?
How do you know, though?
She just neglectly I like to believe that it's not her.
The truth is we don't know. We don't know.
And we don't.
Here's the thing. We see somebody who's victimized, and she's a victim, okay?
Yeah.
There is no perfect victim, to be fair. She invited anybody into her life. You have very young children, and random men are meeting them? Within a year of leaving their father, you're already living with somebody else? Sorry, no. Sorry, absolutely not. And I don't care.
Oftentimes when you do stuff like that and you criticize people with kids, they're often gonna tell you, "Well, you don't know, you ain't got no kids."
Bitch, I was a kid.
No. It don't take a firefighter to recognize a fire. You understand what I'm saying? It's not because I ain't got no kids that cannot recognize it with some red flags. I understand you people with kids. It's really touchy to even comment on the fact that how you're raising your kids or anything like that. But we can recognize a red flag without having the kids. There's some things that are it's in the society. We keep saying that it's out there. Stop, don't let anybody. It's your kids.
This man told her he wanted her to be his girlfriend on the first date.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's another red flag.
That's weird.
So this woman was intentionally missing the red flags. So let me just bring it back to me right quick, because this really needs to be actually talked about. So this woman literally avoided ample warning signs. She literally avoided all of them. Not just one. She avoided several warning signs. I want to be will you be my girlfriend on the first date? Then she brought the kids they met the kids early in the relationship. This woman was intentionally trying to find she was intentionally trying to find a man just for money. If you're meeting somebody online, the first thing you do is to protect your kids from everything. You can't tell me this shit's real. These kids were affected because of her. Not because of anything anybody else did. Well, because of this son of a bitch, this evil, decrepit son of a bitch. Yes, but her? Oh, she's to blame. Full force. She's fully to blame. No way.
So somebody wants to commit to you. They don't know your kids yet. They don't know your life yet. And they already want. You don't think that's bizarre?
That was something that stood out about him versus other men that I had dated, was he really embraced the fact that I had children because he wanted children. So, he was talking, my lease was going to be ending very soon, which is why I went ahead and moved in with my person that had became my ex. We started living together, and
What did she say?
Hold up. Let me rewind it back. What did she just say?
And they already want. You don't think that's bizarre?
that was something that stood out about him versus other men that I had
Hold up. Let me slow it down a little bit. 'Cause I don't think I caught that shit right. Hold on.
dated, was he really embraced the fact that I had children because he wanted children. So, he was talking, my lease was going to be ending very soon, which is why I went ahead and moved in with my person that had became my ex. We started living together, and
What did she say?
So she moved in with. Oh my god. So this bitch literally moved in with the nigga that. Bro, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. She legit moved in with the man that she was with before that, and now I know why she took the motherfucker down.
Living together and
Her lease was about to end.
So that's why she moved?
Well, no, she's already breaking up with the guy because she didn't want to go. According to her.
I told my husband, I was like, hey, it was so embarrassing to admit, but I was like, I need a place to stay because.
Okay! Did you? Okay! Okay! That's what I caught. You don't even need to play the rest of the video.
We're
I
going
don't
to play the rest of it. So let me get this straight. If you as an individual want to be a hobosexual, that's none of my business. Is it irresponsible? Absolutely. Dragging your 2 and your 4-year-old along with you, thinking that shit's sweet, and the man want to take care of you so it's cute? Nah. You're irresponsible, and you are absolutely putting these kids in danger. Yo, and you know what? People want to say victim blame this, and that. Man, listen, if you knew some guy ran a daycare and was letting strangers come by anytime they wanted to come take care of these kids, and those kids got diddled, you would hold that person running the daycare account.
100%.
This is the goddamn parents, the ones who are supposed to care for these kids the most, and they letting anybody in their life. They moving up with anybody. No. And she had a YouTube channel promoting this shit. She's saying this shit with a goofy fucking smile, telling other women how great it is and giving them tips on how to do this shit.
Yep.
And the bad part is, I don't think anybody called her out in the damn comment section or that on this video that she had up. That video that they're reviewing right now had over 157,000 views. The video I did before reviewing this, had 2.2 million views. She's making a bag off of that video. But the fact of the matter is, if you went through something that dramatic, why would you post it on YouTube? Why wouldn't you try to heal and then talk about it? This shit only happened. The shit that she's talking about now happened 6 weeks ago. Not even 2 months ago. And then she put a GoFundMe. I'm sorry. Shit stinks. Shit smells, and it's smelling like shit.
Like she said it out loud.
No.
And didn't hear herself.
No.
And he was saying, well, if you're going to live with me, it's going to be as my wife, not as my girlfriend.
Tout de suite? Tout de suite?
Excuse me, say what now?
No.
And he was saying, well, if you're going to live with me, it's going to be as my wife, not as my girlfriend.
Tout.
Wait a minute. $2 hooker. Hold up, wait a minute. Say what now?
And other women, how great it is, and giving them tips on how to do this shit.
Yep. Like she said it out loud.
No.
And didn't hear herself.
No.
And he was saying, well, if you're going to live with me, it's going to be as my wife, not as my girlfriend.
Tout de suite?
I need a fucking drink. What the fuck? I need a drink. What the fuck is this? I need a fucking drink.
Tout de suite? Ah, l'éternel est mon berger.
In 1 week?
Ta houlette et ton bâton me rassurent. Tu dresses devant moi une table devant mes adversaires.
Hold up.
Oh, mal.
In 1 week?
1 fucking week, my guy.
Not even a week. 'Cause she was talking to this guy the moment she broke up with the other dude. She didn't even move
The
out.
day after. Est-ce que vous comprenez?
She said, I'm about to be homeless. He said, you better be my wife.
This is crazy.
So you didn't accept being his girlfriend on the first date, but you just gonna be... Hey, yo, you know what?
And I was like, well, how spontaneous are you? And he laughed and he said, very spontaneous. I was like, right. So we started entertaining the idea of getting married immediately. So I'm going.
After a week. How do you as a person get married after a week? And she got this goofy ass, funky ass smile on her motherfucking face. Now she over here boo-hooing. Oh my Lord. I don't feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for the children. Fuck her. The children needs to be protected. And see, if I was her son's dad's, I would get custody because this right here shows how incompetent this broad is.
Going to go and get the wedding ring. We were talking about getting married like the next week.
Yo, she about to be homeless with 2 kids, and she talking about, I'm gonna go get a wedding ring.
This crazy. Hey, I don't know what it is. Disney, I don't know if it's Disney that got you fucked up like that. I'm gonna find my Prince Charming in a day. But this is crazy. Like, nobody.
What single mom did you see on Disney?
Nobody.
What?
Yeah, I might have to go get me a damn sip or something because this shit's starting to aggravate the fuck out of me now. This is fucking ridiculous.
Rapunzel did you see?
It's not even the single kid. It's finding the Prince Charming that's gonna save me out of my situation. It ain't really got to do with the single kids. It's always like a.
And there's a situation her motherfucking ass caused upon herself. She said, I intentionally got pregnant by my high school sweetheart. Intentionally. So she intentionally got that ass pregnant. Twice. Oh my God. This right here. And y'all say mothers protect their children all the time? Yeah, okay. When y'all intentionally put y'all kids into situations like this? Okay.
It's more like the knight in a white armor that's gonna come up and swoop me up. I don't even know, like.
Actually, I don't mind that. You know what? If you got no kids and you want to be this fucking stupid, that's your business. And I'm not. You want to go? I think it's still fucking stupid, but that's your business.
That's crazy.
You got kids. None of this shit ever be acceptable. Sorry. No. I don't care what you say. They didn't ask to come into this world. You brought them. You decided to do this. Consciously, you made that decision with somebody. So you know what? A lot of shit that you may want to do because you like it, you need to start thinking 3, 4, 5 times about it because they around.
My girl, you don't have any friends that told you that was a bad idea?
Her sister's the one who put her on that Share 7 garbage.
You don't have any people around you that told you, like, hey, shit, sis, you're moving too fast. Pump your brakes, rev slow. No, nobody around you.
No.
You have to surround yourself with people that are gonna smack you upside the head. You might not like what the fuck they say, but at least they're gonna hold you accountable. Yo, right there, you messed the fuck up.
Her sister's the one who put her on this path.
I went and got his ring, and the next time we talked on FaceTime, I was like, I did something. He was like, what did you do? I was like, I got your wedding ring. I had really bad habit of like spending money, and I was like, if I don't get the ring now, then I'm not gonna get it. So I went ahead and got.
She said, I have a really bad habit of spending money. But you are homeless. You're homeless, about to be on the side of the damn street with 2 kids. But you take your goofy ass with your goofy ass smile to motherfucking K Jewelers or Jared. Shout out to me, motherfucker. You take your ass over there to them to get a motherfucking goofy ass wedding ring to put on this nigga finger, and you only knew this nigga for a week. And you telling me that your stupid ass thought it was a good idea to do this shit? And you expect motherfuckers to feel bad for your stupid ass? You personally, not your kids, but you personally? Stupidity is a motherfucker. I can say that. Stupidity is a motherfucker. Common sense ain't common, but this is just damn stupid. Good God.
Got it. Well, let me rewind. So then after that, I think it was like the next day, something told me to go online and check my eHarmony profile. So I went on there and I saw that he updated his picture, and I was like, oh no, this dude is playing around. Like, I'm glad I didn't spend a whole bunch of money on this ring. Like, he was just playing, and I screenshotted it and sent him a picture, and I said, it doesn't seem like we're on the same page. So
Let me get this straight. Dude said he wanted you to be his wife.
It was still on eHarmony.
And you found out that he was updating the shit like he's still talking to other people, and you still married the man. Okay.
And he texted me and he was like, no, I'm serious. I am going to marry you, in caps. And I think that evening he like ended up going and buying my ring. And the ring that he got me is not the ring I had now. It was a nice ring, but it wasn't nearly as big as the rock that I'm currently sporting. But when he showed it to me, in my head, I said, it's not about the ring, it's about the marriage. And I definitely think that that's something that you ladies should keep in mind, is that if a man is going to propose to you, don't make it about the ring, because that can really turn a man off and make him think that that's all that you care about is having a big ring, when it's more important to have the marriage.
I think it's more important to have the relationship. I think it's more important to have time.
It's more important to have safety-free kids.
I'm pretty sure if I opened up my fucking Instagram and said, hey, to somebody, some crazy person's probably going to say yes. Mm-hmm. Probably more important to get to know them first.
So we ended up getting married the next week. Everybody was shocked. I randomly called my mom, my grandmother, hey, I'm getting married in a few days. We got married at the courthouse because I told him I don't need a big wedding. I'd rather spend that money elsewhere. Becoming his wife and really being the kind of woman that could just get a ring like that took work. I had to become the kind of woman that...
It took work? Wait a fuck, hold up, wait a minute now, hold the hell up, hold the fuck up, hold up, wait, what?
Not money elsewhere. Becoming his wife and really being the kind of woman that could just get a ring like that took work. I
didn't know laying on your back and taking a couple of pipes. I didn't know laying on your back and taking dick the whole damn time was work. I didn't know that after you was moving in with your ex, then moving in with this nigga after a week. I didn't know that was work. You got to be kidding me.
Had to become the kind of woman that a man would want to take around his colleagues. But yeah, I know it's kind of a interesting story, but I also helped two of my.
This is why KS said you rich men. There's a lot of rich simps out here. That's why he never classified men like her ex-husband now high value men. They are high value simps. They're not high value men. That's the reason why he didn't classify that. And that bullshit that Shira 7 put in her head, that's not a high value man. That's a high dollar trick.
My sisters to get married. They both got married in less than a year as well. So I'm really good at knowing how to get women the ring.
Oh my.
The ring that your ass needs to give the fuck back immediately.
God.
Okay. I'm not, at first I was just angry because I think kids are raised in these environments. Now I'm just sad because kids are raised in these environments. And there's literally nothing most of us can do about the fact that, there's no license to be a parent. There's nothing. Any of you crazy motherfuckers can have kids and put them in all kinds of situations. And then if they get violated, then all I'm supposed to say is you guys are victims and that's it. And I can't question what the fuck you were doing as a parent. I can't. Apparently, that's the world that y'all live in. You know what? I don't give a fuck about that world. It's a dumb fucking world. And you're a fucking idiot, too. Yes, you're a fucking idiot. If you're not willing to critique parents who don't care about not putting seatbelts on their kids, leaving their kids in the car, leaving their kids with random women they've never met, and don't even think twice about it, living and moving in with you, then something wrong with you, in my opinion. Those kids didn't ask to be brought in this world. The least you could do is try to protect them. I'm not saying you got to be perfect because sometimes things happen to our kids and it's not your fault. Sometimes that's the case. And even this happening to her kids, it shouldn't be okay because she made dumb fucking decisions. But goddamn, if you don't want to get robbed, is it too much to say, hey, close your door? No. She didn't even do that. There should be a bare minimum threshold that you have to meet. And I think that's the way the law works as well. Before you can be criminally charged for not taking care of your kids. You left your kid in the car, we find them just before they pass away. Can we not ask the same goddamn questions? Should you not be held liable? And you inviting complete random fucking people.
Within a week.
Moving into, you don't know them. And then you want a Pepe Frog, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Cut the shit, man. I'm not saying parents gotta be perfect. Goddamn, my mom wasn't perfect, my dad wasn't perfect. Most parents I know are not perfect. Nobody asking that. But did she even do the bare minimum? Be honest. And now people DMing me all this bullshit about a victim. Shut your ass up. And most single moms I meet are very responsible. In fact, they go the opposite direction. They do everything they can to vet the people before they bring them in life. That's the ones I meet personally.
That's the one
I've never met a single mom in my life who's like, come meet my kids right away.
That's the one I know too.
I'm sorry.
Let me just, I'm gonna bring it back to me. We're gonna have an honest conversation about this. Because this shit is fucking ridiculous. You've gotta be motherfucker, I'm not setting on no fucking second GoFundMe for secondhand embarrassment. I am not doing that shit. Boy, they'll ban that motherfucker so quick. Hell no. Bruh, this... You gotta be fucking kidding me. You've gotta be fucking kidding. This woman did this shit to her kids. And now she running around this motherfucker crying? I'm glad Abba and Preach fucking clipped that video way before she damn... I'm glad they did. I'm glad they clipped that video before she damn got up, before she damn privated it. I'm glad they did. Ladies, here's the problem. And this is not for all of you. We know There's good single mothers out there. We know that. There's good single mothers that protect their children. We know this. But when you have women like that will put their children in harm's way because they are in need of some ding-a-ling. You've got to be kidding me. And not only are these type of women out here in their abundance, they're in abundance. These women do this shit, their kids get hurt, and then they're on the internet crying and making GoFundMes. We should have learned from them. We should have learned from the brick lady not to believe everything that these women say. And now, going back to the first video that she did a year ago, and now what happened now? Now she's talking about I thought I vetted right. You don't vet right when you have a woman telling you to find a man that's made of money and then going after that man the whole time. That's not vetting. Just because he got a bag don't mean shit, ma'am. The only thing that the bag does is say that man works. Other than that, that Negro is not worth the damn. People like this are incompetent. And they will literally run after a man every moment they can that's got a little bit of cash behind them. They will run after that man. And the bad part is, a woman like this, it's crazy. It's crazy how many women like this there are. And as I said it before, I feel so bad for those children. I feel bad for those children. That never should have happened to her children. But you have an incompetent mother, a mother that's chasing the bag, a mother that's chasing after a man and literally trying to move in with different men that she doesn't even know who they are. And is willing to put that man into harm's way. Put them children into harm's way. All for money. It's an evil world we live in, as Future said. But this, I don't care what you got to say about it. This right here is a problem. And a lot of women need to start looking out and addressing this problem, because this happens more often than not. This is the one that's went viral for it. But for the most part, yeah. I don't know, guys. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'm probably going to do another live on Saturday night. That one I'm going to be writing out the script for. So, but this one was just one that I wanted to cover because I've been seeing a lot of people go viral, and not a lot of people go viral, but a lot of people, discussing it. And I wanted to give my 2 cents. But this right here, this done pissed me the fuck off. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.